Well, good day, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion, and how are you all today? Great. I hope you all said great. I'm doing great because I'm home. I'm taking a break. You saw what was 2 weeks of me traveling through the Carolinas, but it looked like over a month because I filmed a lot of stuff. But I came back, I've been relaxing, and I had a pile of amazing mail, maybe the greatest grand prize of anything I've won ever. And I wanted to share little unboxing with you today. Yes, I pretty much know what's in here because most of it I ordered, but I think you're gonna find some things in here very cool and it might inspire you to get them yourself. So without further ado, let's open up my mail. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all, it begins right now. So let's go with this one first. This one's in one of those nice ones that you can just tear across. Oh, this is great, this is great. This is a book I ordered. You know, if you are not privy to it, I'm gonna fill you in. Follow Barnes & Noble if you like to collect autographs. Barnes & Noble and Premier Collectibles both, a lot of times pre-order or make available for pre-order upcoming books that the author or the celebrity who's writing the book has signed. And so recently I ordered Tom Selleck, I'm waiting on that to arrive. But this is one that I actually missed out on, and everybody online was making a big deal because this person never signs autographs. So I went online, I basically had to pay double for what it was initially released at, but I think it's worth it. I got Arnold Schwarzenegger's new book, and he hand signed every book, not even on a printing plate, but people online actually bought several books and compared them, and every single signature is just a little bit different. So it is definitely legitimate. It is not an auto pen. That is Arnold Schwarzenegger's real autograph. As you can imagine, a lot of people are buying these, cutting the autograph out, and then they're finding an amazing photo online of Schwarzenegger they like, and they're having that framed. So that's an inexpensive, kind of. I mean, I got this for $80. I'll tell you, that's what I paid, $80 plus I think $5 shipping, so $85. I think it was sold at $40. So for $85 and finding your own photo, you can make a pretty cool piece of memorabilia if you're a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, which I am because he's my birthday buddy. So the next package, I have not opened yet either. I haven't opened any of these, but like I said, I know what they are because most of them I ordered or was privy to when they were opened. So this one's a real gem. This is also one of those things you may not know about. A lot of artists, in fact, I just saw Kenny Chesney and John Bon Jovi do the same thing like 2 days ago. On their website, if you are signed up for their website, they will send out an email saying that you can buy the upcoming CD for the same price signed. And so, like I said, Bon Jovi just did this with their new album. By the time I clicked over, they were completely sold out. I know Kenny Chesney did this. I know Taylor Swift does this. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, or your daughter, or your son, anybody is a Taylor Swift fan, Taylor does this on most of her albums where she does a pre-order for her signed album, and when they show up, they are all different, and they are all her. People that no autographs say they're her. So this was one that I missed out on again. I didn't even know they were doing a pre-sign up for it or a pre-order for it, but a guy in Amsterdam who belongs to a group that I'm in online called the Real Autograph Collectors, it's RACC, he ordered 60 of these in the hopes that they were real. Now he knew they were real. I guess everybody knew they were real because I found online that when this person did the signing, it was very well known. So a lot of people were waiting on these to be released. But for face value, this person, who I got a CD of, released their new album signed. This guy bought 60 of them, and all 60 were completely different. So this guy went on a group that I'm a part of, and he posted a photo of all 60 of these things signed and then said, anybody interested, they're 80 bucks a piece. So I immediately contacted him. He took a photo of 6 of them and said, pick out which one you want. So check out what I got for $80. I've always wanted a signature and autograph this person. This is probably the best I'll ever do. Did a real honey of a job packing it up, so I gotta be a little careful on this one. It's a lot of fold over cardboard to protect it, as you can see. I haven't even gotten to the CD in there yet. He did a good job of packaging this thing up. Look at this, I've cut through it and I still got a ways to go. I guess if I were selling 60 of these online too, I wouldn't want anybody to get one messed up or have to replace one either, so I can't really hardly fault him. I think we're getting there though. All right, we got her open. On the inside, I wasn't sure if it was the cover or what, but Ozzy Osbourne did a signed insert, and every single one of these was different. So there you can see Ozzy's signature right at the bottom. Some he put the Ozzy Osbourne all on one line, some they were on 2 lines. Little bit of, you know, variation. But for $80, I just saw Ozzy is doing an upcoming signing, and they're starting the autographs at $300 for an 8x10. So if you want to send in your own record to get signed, they're adding an additional $300, so it's $600 to have Ozzy sign a record now. I'll take this. So that's his brand new album. Now this one's kind of interesting because I had my friend Scott Michaels traveling with me when I was in Florida, and we hit up this antique mall that we've hit before that we loved, and he bought basically an autograph of the same people that I got here. After he bought his, I was already planning on going to North Carolina and vlogging their life story, so I didn't say anything at the time because I know how much like sideshow stuff means to Scott, so I was so happy that he got that. But after the fact, you know, as I was traveling, I decided to, you know, reading up on the story of these people who I was going to vlog, I went on eBay, and to my surprise, they had, I guess it's because of how long ago they were popular and the manner in which they were popular, just nobody was bidding on this item. And when I found it, it was at $11, and then I bumped it up to $17. 2 days later when the auction ended, I got it for about $55. So it's opened up. I purchased a signed card you would have got if you met them in person of the Hilton sisters, Daisy and Violet Hilton. So I thought that was really cool. You know, like if you take a look at it, this is probably what they would have selling at a booth or like at their table after their performance, because it has their little picture up in the corner, and it is a legitimate postcard. It's not like somebody cut this out or anything. So yeah, for $55, I have an autograph of the Hilton sisters, the conjoined twins. Now, I'm not going to be a jerk. I'm not going to save the best for last. This is the best. Now, this was a mystery box. Now, this was a different kind of mystery box. I've shown you guys, I've opened mystery boxes that, you know, somebody was nice enough to cover the cost of a $550 mystery box so that we could open it on here. But this one was one from one of the wrestling sites that I belong to. I'll give them a shout out. It was signed by superstars.com, and they do various kinds of auctions, sales, things like that. They do them actually almost on the regular, like on a daily basis. Sometimes, you know, like 5 nights a week, I would say they go live about 7 Eastern time, and they have things up there. Well, one of the things that they decided to do was that they did a 40 spot mystery box. And what they did was they showed you all 40 things that you possibly could win in this, and then they sold 1 through 40 spots. So that's what I did. I bought one. They were $100 a piece. I only bought one. So then what they did, the night that they were going to find out who won these, they had a spinning wheel with your name, everybody's name on it, and they would spin it each time. And they would grab an envelope, and the envelope would say like number 1, number 2, whatever, and they would say, okay, let's spin the wheel and see who's getting envelope number 2. So our envelope, it actually, Katie and I were watching this together, and we freaked out together when we won this, but we won the grand prize. What they considered to be the grand prize of this whole thing. At number 23, he opened up the envelope, and I couldn't believe that we got this. This is something I I would have loved to have had. I don't think I would have ever spent the amount of money that that anybody charges for this because of who it is. But it's widely considered the greatest tag team of all time in wrestling. Both members are passed away. Their manager's still alive, but this is actually signed by all three. I'm kind of like, still like, this is the first time I've seen it in person, so I'm just still kind of like stupefied, but this is valued. If you look up an 8x10 signed of them online, they go for about $600 to $700. And this is an actual full poster signed. So it's probably worth about $800 to $1,000. It is a poster of the Road Warriors signed. Also known as the Legion of Doom. Right up here in the corner is where Hawk signed it. We've got Precious Paul Ellering has signed it down here, as well as Animal. So I have a full-size signed Road Warriors Legion of Doom poster in my collection now that is going to be framed immediately. Talk about holy freaking grails. As soon as I won it, he said, "Jordan Lee, you got the grand prize tonight." So Katie and I about jumped through the roof because, you know, Katie loves wrestling as much as I do. And this was just, you know, to get the Road Warriors. I mean, both guys have passed away. They're widely considered the greatest. They didn't sign a ton of autographs, so wow, that made our night. But we have one last package to share with you. And this is also a great one. This is one that I pre-ordered. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to fold this poster without creating a mess. I think we figured it, I think I finally figured out the way it goes here. There we go. When it showed up, it was showing the Hawk side, so Mike Hegstrand. So here's our last one. You can pretty much tell by the side what it is. From Premier Collectibles, pre-order. Someone has a new book, and it's not Tom Selleck. I pre-ordered actually 2 of them because I might end up doing a giveaway for one of these. These were also on pre-order for $35 a piece, so not a bad price. That's why I bought 2. And also, like I said, I'm a big fan of this guy. I've always wanted his autograph, never got it, never really see him at any conventions or anything to get to meet him or anything. So I figured this was a good way to do it, and if I had a friend that was also a big fan the same way I am, that they might want it. So I ended up buying. Still sealed up, we'll open one of them. They both came. Deion Sanders, Primetime, Neon Deion. Hot football coach right now in the college circuit. 2-sport player. When he played football, he played on the offense and defense. I mean, the guy he was amazing. Very, very stellar athlete, and the sky's the limit for his coaching career. And his son, so look at that. That's the way it came. It's not even on a book plate. It's actually on the actual book. Nice, big, fat signature of Deion Sanders. Can't beat that, man. Cannot beat that. Looks like there's a little something. Oh, and a certificate of authenticity for it. I'm kind of excited to read this. I love Deion Sanders, and I know how passionate he is about everything that he does. So I'm very excited to read this. Now, that was it. A pretty fun haul. That was a pretty fun, you know, conglomeration of packages to come home to. And like I said, most of them I knew they were coming. I knew what they were. But I wanted to share them with you anyway just because they were super cool. And people are always kind of curious as to what I like to buy, what I'm interested in, what I'm getting recently. People are always asking, did you get this? Did you get that? Or whatever. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I can't believe I own a signed Ozzy Osbourne CD. I now own a signed Arnold Schwarzenegger book, Deion Sanders signed book, the Hilton Sisters signed postcard, and the Road Warriors. What a day. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.